Okay guys, so now we're going to look at the physical properties of carboxylic acid. So you have three physical properties, that is boiling point, solubility and acidity. So first we're going to look at boiling point. Okay, so boiling point macam biasa, you will be talking about the intermolecular forces that is present in your carboxylic acid. Okay, so for similar molecular weight isomers, okay, carboxylic acid, bukan isomers, similar molecular weight compounds, okay, the carboxylic acid, the compound with carboxyl groups will have higher boiling point than alcohol, ketone or aldehyde. Okay, why is that? Because it has hydrogen bonding between its molecules. Okay, so carboxylic acid ni special sebab dia boleh form dimers. Okay, this dimer maksudnya dia macam bersambung macam ni, dia jadi macam diamond. Okay, is formed when two hydrogen bonds are formed between the first carboxylic acid and the second carboxylic acid. Okay, so ini, this is hydrogen bonding. Okay, so itu intermolecular forces. Okay, so dia ada the higher boiling point because of intermolecular hydrogen bonds that will form stable dimers. Okay, and they are packed closely, so maksudnya dia very rapat because dia stable kan. So that means that the hydrogen bonds that is formed here, it is very strong lah. So you need more energy to break these bonds. So therefore the boiling point increases, okay, for carboxylic acids. Okay, so now we're going to look at solubility. Kalau solubility maksudnya soluble, it means that does it dissolve. Okay, so we're going to first look at solubility in water and then non-polar solvents. Okay, tapi saya letak yang ni kat sini sebab nak kasih dia space, dia take up nicely. So we're going to look at solubility of carboxylic acid in water. So water is a polar molecule. So how do you know whether carboxylic acid is soluble in water or not? It has to be able to form hydrogen bonds with the water molecule lah. Kalau dia boleh bind with water molecule, that means that it is soluble in water. Okay, so in this case, since carboxylic acid has C double bond O, OH, okay, so it can form hydrogen bonds with water. Okay, so okay je, dia boleh form. So in the presence of water, bila awak letak carboxylic acid in water, awak tak form dimer. You won't be forming dimers. Okay, dimers ni form bila carboxylic acid dia form hydrogen bonds with itself dengan carboxylic acid yang lain. Tapi bila dalam air, dia tak form hydrogen bond dengan diri dia, tapi dia form hydrogen bond with water molecule. So maksudnya dia akan soluble lah dalam air. Okay, so there are different levels of solubility for different carboxylic acids in water. Okay, so if you have an if you have a low molecular weight carboxylic acid, that is carbon 1 to carbon 4, that means from methanoic acid to butanoic acid. Okay, these low molecular weight carboxylic acid, they are completely soluble in water. Maksudnya dia boleh larut dalam air dengan baik. Okay, completely soluble. But if you have carboxylic acid with 6 carbons and above, okay, macam yang ni, it is insoluble in water. Okay, so apa explanation untuk beza number of carbons ni? Why? Because carboxylic acid, if you look right here, it has a hydrophobic area, yang R group ni dengan hydrophilic area. Okay, so hydrophilic maksudnya dia akan bind with water with hydrogen bonds. Okay, this R group is hydrocarbon. It is it does not have any, it cannot form hydrogen bonds lah dengan water. So this is the hydrophobic part yang tak suka air. Okay. So if your hydrophobic part makin besar, okay, which is macam at least 6 carbons and above, okay, makin besar. So that means that you will hardly form hydrogen bonds. Okay. Ni awak boleh baca dia punya explanation. Okay, if you have aromatic carboxylic acid, so aromatic carboxylic acids maksudnya you have a benzene ring or any aromatic compound that is directly attached to COOH. Okay, so ni aromatic carboxylic acid. It is slightly soluble in water. Dia sikit lah, dia larut dalam air sikit. Okay, kenapa? Because it has this huge aromatic ring. Okay, this is made of hydrogen and carbon kan. So it is a large hydrophobic area lah. So that's why dia slightly soluble je. Okay, sikit je part yang akan larut dalam air. Okay, dissolve in water. So if you have dicarboxylic acids, so cuba teka, kalau awak ada lebih banyak CO carboxyl groups ni, so you will be able to form more hydrogen bonds, okay, with water molecule. So that means it is relatively more soluble banding dengan these three lah. Okay, this is the most soluble carboxylic acid in this case. So these are the explanations for the arrangement of solubility of carboxylic acid in water. Okay, so that's solubility in water. So we go back here, solubility in polar solvents. Okay, alright, so non-polar solvents. Okay, contohnya macam benzene. Maksudnya benzene ring tu dia sekata je lah dia punya partial negative dengan partial positive, semua electron density tu equal. Okay, so dia non-polar solvent, dia tak berpolar, non-polar molecule. Okay, so carboxylic acids, they are soluble in non-polar solvents. Why is that? Because they can form van der Waals forces between benzene and the alkyl group of RCOOH, carboxylic acid. So maksudnya kalau dalam polar solvent awak form hydrogen bond dengan water using the COOH part of your carboxylic acid. But here in non-polar solvent, okay, dia soluble juga in non-polar solvent because it can form van der Waals forces between the benzene yang non-polar solvent ni and alkyl group. So sekarang ni alkyl group awak yang R tu main peranan lah. Okay, so in non-polar solvents, okay, your carboxylic acid will exist as dimers. Okay, the hydrogen bonds ni dalam awak punya cyclic dimer here. Okay, awak ada hydrogen bonds kan between your carboxylic acids. Okay, carboxylic acid 1 dengan carboxylic acid 2 ada hydrogen bonds. Ini tak kena kacau bila awak letak dalam non-polar solvents because dia memang tak form hydrogen bond dengan awak punya non-polar solvent. So which part of the molecule yang form van der Waals forces tu? It is the R group. Okay, so dia akan form van der Waals forces with your benzene rings. Okay, so in polar solvents, ini case sama macam water because you will form hydrogen bonds. Tapi tambahan dia boleh form van der Waals forces juga. So contoh macam polar solvents is alcohol atau ether. Okay, sebab dia orang ada R group. Okay, and they have a part of the molecule that can form hydrogen bond as well. So that's why dia boleh form hydrogen bond dengan van der Waals forces. Okay, so ini warna biru ni hydrogen bonding between your COH dengan your alcohol. Ni alcohol. Okay, and then you have the van der Waals forces between the R groups of your alcohol and your carboxylic acid. Okay,